Good morning, everybody.
All right. Here we go again for another Exit Your Way Roundtable. This is our November professional networking event, and we're going to have some fun today. Like we normally do, we're going to do the introductions at the beginning, and today we're putting another twist into it. I've got a random question generator over here on another tab in my screen. So Everybody's going to get to do their introduction, and then you have to answer a question. Now,
it's a different question, so you don't know what it was based on what the person before was asked. This is going to be totally crazy.
Something. It's going to be something.
Is it business related questions? Do we have any idea what the genre is?
No. They're totally random. Like, here's one that just came up. If you were offered the position of mayor of your city, would you take it?
Oh, heck yeah. Okay.
So there's the kind of things. And everyone gets one pass, because if something comes up and it goes, hey, that's kind of uncomfortable, I don't want to do it.
Yeah. So why don't you like Ira Bowman?
Yeah. So the next thing, then we're gonna do our introductions, and that'll take us a little bit, and then we're going to go back to the tables, and we're going to talk about two things. Around the tables, what we want to do is go around them and go, okay, what was one professional win that you had this year that you go, man, this is really worked for me? Yeah. And then we want to talk about one professional challenge that you've had that maybe is still left unsolved, right? And we want you to share these in the chat, because at the end of the event, I will download the chat, and I'm going to send this out to the people that attended. And, this group was put together to help with networking and help people find solutions to things. So what I'm hoping is that this chat will allow everyone will review the chat. And if there's something you can help somebody with, reach out to them and offer what you can do to help, right? That's why we're together. That's why we do this. Yeah. We're getting here to meet people and have fun and do these kind of things. So, Andrew was going to be with us today, but he's still finishing his move, and the Geek Squad guys are actually setting up his internet as we speak.
He's hanging out with a bunch of geeks. But that's what he would be doing here anyway, so he's just doing it in person.
Yeah, he's just doing it in person so he can get it. But he will be back with us next week and on the event, or not next week, because we have next week off, and then our week.
Yeah, next Thursday is Turkey Day, everybody.
Yeah.
My wife would say it's Turkey Day around here every day, but let's get you married one. Anyways.
Yep. And we've actually got the events planned out through the end of the year here. And we will be asking as the events come up. I'm thinking about maybe having a mixer kind of event in December, but we obviously want to have a mixer event later in the day. So we can do that kind of thing too.
Are you saying it's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, because it's 8:03 right now, and I would not be mixing it up at 8:03.
No, it's not too good at 8:03. That's for sure. Or even 11:03 for our East Coast friends. It's a little early, but I'm thinking about that. We'll discuss some times, but we definitely are going to do something. If we're going to do that, we're going to do it in the afternoon at a different time, and that'll be fun.
Yeah,
so
that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So. We'll get that on
we could call it Mix It Up with Exit Your Way or something like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm writing that down. So we are going to get started here, and
you want me to bring people up?
Yeah, go ahead and start bringing people up.
All right.
Man, we're getting. It's 5:04 in Luxembourg. Someone said on LinkedIn, because we're live on LinkedIn now too. So everybody, when you do these introductions, answer the questions. We're also going to be live on.
Hello.
LinkedIn. It's Luxembourg.
So we got Troy today. Boise State.
Wow.
Boise State.
That's the bluest turf in football, brother.
Yes. If people have never seen a Boise State game, you got to dial the adjustments on your color, because it's going to knock you out.
It makes you smurf out, but they're pretty good. You know what I mean? Like that team can compete.
Yeah,
so.
They're a really good team.
Yeah.
My daughter went to school there, and so it was chilly in the house this morning, so I figured I'd throw on my sweatshirt.
Didn't they invent the Statue of Liberty play? I think that's their.
They made it famous. I don't know that they invented it.
Maybe that's a better way to say it. Yeah, they made it famous for sure.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing?
Good. Well, Troy, So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then I'll give you your question.
Yeah. So you want to do a 30-second elevator pitch, kind of.
Yep.
So listen, I'm an advisor at Bernstein. We are a global investment research and management firm. We're in 25 different countries, and we've got 20 offices, all located throughout the U.S. We only work with wealthy individuals. We do one thing and one thing only. It's investment research and management. The wealthy individuals, generally people invest somewhere between 5 million and 100 million of investable assets with us. I have clients that have far north of that, and I've got some clients that have just around a couple million. But I focus my practice on working with business owners, especially business owners in transition. So, I like to meet them early where I can add value to introductions to people like Damon and others, and lawyers and CPAs. Stay with them as they grow their business, as they mature, and then help them plan for an exit, either selling their company or taking an IPO.
Yeah. Cool. And one of the things that Bernstein has that's really interesting is a whole process and a system that helps a business owner decide different scenarios in the sale of a company, which is incredible. So if you're ever interested in that, talk to Troy. It's really something.
Yeah, it's really sophisticated. We don't charge a dime for our planning.
Yeah.
It's one way we help to get the foot in the door. Otherwise, it's it can be a barrier for people to introduce us. But we do a lot more than in the planning front. And as Damon was alluding to, we have developed this tool that is the most sophisticated in our industry. We can simulate deal terms, play them off against one another, and allow a business owner to pre-experience what that liquidity event is going to be like before it ever happens.
Yep. It's awesome. We've had several clients use it, and it works well. So your question this morning, Troy, this is an easy one. I should almost hit the button again. What board game do you like the most?
Oh, goodness gracious. It's been a while since I played a board game. I'll have to go back to the old days, and one of my favorites was Monopoly.
There you go.
And maybe I'm in the world I am today, but I love Monopoly.
Yeah, good stuff. Awesome, Troy. Well, who we have next, Ira?
Susan Taylor King.
All right, Suzanne. Let me get the participants up here and do what we're doing.
I just need you to turn on your camera, and you will be on stage with us.
There I am.
All right.
Now, I want to give Suzanne props for having, besides for mine, of course, the coolest glasses of any of the attendees.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. One of my clients is an amazing optometrist and has a beautiful selection of glasses. So I kind of walk in every 6 months and pick out a funky new pair. So thank you.
There you go. Good stuff.
I like to rock the glasses myself. So
yeah,
we got that in common.
We do.
Good. Suzanne, let's hear about yourself.
Yeah, so I am a lifelong holistic living provider. I've been a nutritionist and personal trainer, and I've had different businesses since the early 90s. Got my first start with a snowboard and skateboard retail chain. And over the last 12 years, developed a business consulting and strategy practice and working on putting a team together of consultants to help my clients in every single area, from style and photos to branding and marketing.
Very good. Very good. Cool. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Your question is a little deeper.
Is a little what?
It's a little deeper.
It's like a river.
Remember, we have one pass. Everyone's got one pass. If you could rid the world of one disease, what would it be?
Oh, right now?
Yep. That's kind of stupid. Maybe we should change this question.
No. So initially, I want to say COVID, right?
Yeah.
Just it's gone. But I think a bigger ask would be cancer.
Yep. There you go. Yeah.
Freaking
awesome. That's a good one. That would have been my choice.
Yeah.
I think
that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Or heart disease, something like that.
Yeah. Yep. Cool. So who we have next? Great.
All right. Thank you. Ron
Welcome.
Higgs is up.
Ron Higgs. Awesome. How are you today?
Good morning, you guys. I
Feisty
think
as
it's
always.
morning everywhere except for AJ.
And
Yeah.
Ron is like, I'll mix it up right now. Just give me some cornflakes and I'm good to go.
Yeah, I'll pour beer on him.
Right. There we go. You got to follow along week to week to get these.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, tell us 30 seconds.
So I am Ron Higgs, located in Seattle right now. I am a fractional COO. I have been looking for a full-time position. My specialty is operations management, most recently as the COO of a small company. So I'm looking for something with director of operations or something similar. But in the meantime, I've taken on some fractional work as a COO.
Very good. Very good. So Ron, your question today is a little more interesting, I think. If you inherited or won $1 million, what's the very first thing you would do with the money?
So I guess $1 million isn't a ton of money, right?
No.
But you know what? So for family, you know what I mean? My mom didn't plan well for her future, you know, and I take care of her. So the first thing I would do is I would set my mom up with some things that she's never had or enjoyed before.
There you go.
And she's 75, you know what I mean? And, you know, in failing health, but I would make sure that the rest of her life is wonderful.
That would be very cool. That'd be very cool. Awesome answer. Geez. Awesome.
Well, it's the first thing that came to mind, man.
That's
help.
That's so good.
Sounds like the beginning of a country song, Mama.
Yeah. Good. So Ron? Thank you so much.
Next we have Penny.
Penny Sprague. Awesome. At least that's the penny that I know of. So hopefully it is.
No, that's the one, not the nickel or the dime. We're just looking for the Dallas Fort Worth penny.
All right. You got to turn your camera on. And if Penny can't get the technical difficulties, we'll go back to her later.
Yeah. Let's see. So then it would be Mr. Jeffrey Graham.
Jeff. Oh, Penny's up. Awesome.
Nope.
I'm up.
All right.
Hey.
There she is. And actually, we had a couple other people between you, Jeff. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. There's three people drop out, but now they're back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
All right.
Hey everybody. Hey y'all. From Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. I'm actually not in Dallas, but I'm about 5 miles away from South Fork, which is not in Dallas.
Did you ever watch the show Dallas?
I was just thinking that.
Never worked in Dallas.
Yeah, every Friday night. My stepfather loved that show. And by the way, Ron, you took away my heart when you talked about your mom. I think that was absolutely lovely. So what I do is I'm an HR generalist, and I do everything from employee engagement to working with managers for recruiting to compliance. And I can do that either out of Dallas or remotely on contract and or full-time. So if you need HR needs, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. I also do help job seekers. Shh, don't tell everybody, because if you do, I won't have any time to get a job.
Just follow her on
but
LinkedIn. You'll know that she does, though.
Yeah.
I do. And I have helped one person who started on Monday. I helped him with the salary negotiations with a nonprofit group out of Houston.
Awesome.
So
great stuff, Penny, and glad you could be here today. So your question, Penny, is a little bit easier, but it's going to be interesting. Where did your family go on vacations in the summer?
Ooh.
We used to go we lived in Connecticut, and we would go to Misquamicut, Rhode Island, to go to the beach. That's where we would go every year. I looked like the copper tone baby back then, not now, but yeah, we to do that, and that was a great time for my family. We had a great time.
Awesome, Penny. Well, thanks so much. And who do we have next, Ira?
Next is Mark.
Thank you.
Thanks, Penny.
We got Mark. Hey,
There
Mark.
he is.
Good morning. I'm good, thanks. I'm Mark Scrementi. I'm in Chicago. My background is in e-commerce operations. I sold musical instruments online for 12 years. That includes product development, digital marketing, customer service, anything related to a call center. We had a call center of about 100 people. I have an entrepreneurial background, did multiple startups, a lot of strategic, tactical, and hands-on work, the full scope of things, everything related to scaling growth and optimizing for profitability. And recently I started my own fractional COO practice, and I landed my first client this week. So I got started this week. And so I'm looking for what's next after that. Still drinking from the fire hose, and I'm happy to help everybody any way I can.
Awesome to hear, Mark. You got your first client going. That's cool. So
thank you.
And he's understating his e-commerce experience a bit. I mean, the company he worked with was nearly $100 million. I mean,
150.
Yeah, it's a larger e-commerce company. So that's when you think about the things that he was doing behind the scenes to make a company like that run, it's really interesting. So your question, this is a good one.
All right, I'm ready.
If you were in a witness protection program,
Nice.
what would your new name be and where would you go?
Oh man. I guess it has to be something kind of low key, right? Because I was thinking of those like the name of the street that you grew up on and your first pet, like Hollywood Lucky or something, or like Lucky Hollywood. But I'd have to play it down. Maybe it'd be Ron Higgs. No, that would.
There you go.
That's a low key name.
I'd be Ron Higgs, and I would hide out. Man, I could anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So, man, I think it would be like the south of France. I think I'll go with the south of France. I mean, Italy is close there, like but I'll say the south of France, like a nice little 400-year-old cottage with some land.
I want to know who you pissed off that you had to go.
Well, I do have a Sicilian background, so who knows who I pissed off.
Yeah. Answer. Question asked and answered. There we go.
All right.
There we go. That's enough said.
You. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. All right, Kelly
Robinson.
Hi, buddy.
Here we go. And while she's coming up, if you don't know,
she's on her treadmill. That's my guess.
Yeah. And if you don't know, Kelly is part of a national news thing now. Can you tell us a little bit about your national news that you're doing now? It's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm on a show with Rick Amato called Politics and Profits, and I am a regular contributor where I've signed a deal to do 21 appearances for him in the next 15 months. So I just have an 8 to 10 minute segment where he'll ask me some questions on recruiting and hiring, job seeking, things like that. And so it's been really cool. Yeah, we record tomorrow night again. It's pretty fun, but he records on Friday nights. It's like,
how cold is it in your house that you have that big old jacket on?
It's pretty cold. I don't like much. I actually turned the heat up today to 65, but I'm gonna be hot soon.
The heat. You turn the heat up to 65. This is why I don't live in Pennsylvania, people.
Yeah.
62 in my house all the time. 62 at night. I have my ceiling fan going too. I love cold.
Nobody asked me, but today it's going to be 73 here. So
there you go.
All right. Anyways.
So Kelly, tell us about your business. Do your introduction, and I've got a question for you.
Okay, so my name is Kelly Robinson. I have a company called Pondenos. We are a talent acquisition and retention firm. So our companies partner with us to hire on their behalf. So not contingency. We're actually hiring for our clients directly.
Very good. Very good. Awesome. So your question is interesting. What is your favorite smell?
Oh.
My favorite what?
Smell. Aroma. Say aroma.
Aroma, random. It's a random question, but it's interesting.
My son.
Really?
I get that. Your
Well, your
kid's
son's
smell.
he's preteen stinky, like onion. No,
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
Or I make him take a shower every night.
There you go. That's why he smells nice. He smells like soap. So you really like you like the smell of the soap.
I love, yes. You know, people have smells. Like
Yeah.
I love his.
Yeah, no, they do. Totally do.
Yep. That's awesome.
That's
That's
I
awesome.
wouldn't guess. I wouldn't guess that. That's cool. All right.
That's special. That's like
We're talking about mom and children. So
I know. It's like, golly. Awesome answer. And thanks, Kelly.
All right, Josh.
Guys.
Thanks, Kelly. Josh is up here. There we go.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, Josh?
Josh.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Josh Curcio from Protocol 80. We're located in Bradford, Pennsylvania, which is actually closer to Buffalo, New York than probably any place you guys would recognize, other than Kurt Anderson. You all know Kurt. I'm an hour from Kurt.
Josh, you're making me feel better about the weather there because you don't look like you're bundled up for snow. Kelly looked like she was ready to like walk in some snow. You look like you could be right here. So
yeah, I wish I was. We woke up, it was 23 degrees this morning, but we are supposed to be in the 50s today.
No, thank you.
Yeah, so our agency works with manufacturing companies, helps them with their lead generation and sales. We're a HubSpot Platinum partner, and I also lead the HubSpot user group in Rochester, New York.
All right. Awesome, Josh. Yeah, these guys are solid too, man. Worked with them a couple times.
Yeah, they gave a presentation about 2 months ago, right? So
yeah.
In fact, that's where I met you, Josh. That was my first exposure with you.
Josh is going to be speaking on the roundtable, I believe, and it's December sometime. I can't remember.
December 10th, I think.
Yeah, there we go. So we're going to get him on that, and also you've spoken on the e-commerce series that Kurt and Exit Your Way, B2B Tail, Kurt and Exit Your Way sponsor on Fridays too. That's
awesome. A great series, by the way. If you guys are on here and you don't know about that, every Friday at 10:30 Pacific, 1:30 Eastern time, it's a half-hour talk where Kurt's bringing in people. Like tomorrow, we're talking about video, which would apply to all of you. So whatever business you're in, the power of video is being covered. It's a great little thing, and we do networking there too. So
and Bonnie's got over 5 million views or something like that on TikTok.
13 million.
13 million. Oh my God. Well, that's nuts. But Josh, your question is awesome, dude, because this is going to be a good one. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Ooh.
Oh gosh. That is a tough one.
How far back are we talking to? I want to know what year it was.
First. It says first. I don't know. First
year it was. The first one I can remember, I would say Claire Danes.
Oh yeah.
But I had watched her recently as an adult in Homeland, and her mannerisms and whatnot just annoyed me. So I don't know that I would still choose that today, but that's the first one I can remember.
But back then, how long ago was that? Because I don't even know who this is.
So I'm 38. So I don't know.
20 years?
20 years, yeah.
21, 25, I don't know.
Yeah. Awesome, Claire Danes. I was laughing when I saw that, and I saw you coming up. I was like, that's an awesome one.
That's crazy. All right.
Thanks,
so now we got Jeff for real. Sorry I did that to you, Jeff. That was a false start on my bad. But
all right, Jeff. I know Jeff can't show he doesn't have video today, but we'll get him audio wise. And
you could come on audio. We know what you look like.
Yep.
Do I have a beanie? Wait a minute. I have a beanie somewhere. I could slap a beanie on and He lives where it's cold in Denver.
Yeah. All right. Maybe he's not going to be able to get up here.
I don't know.
All right. Let's move on to the next person.
Next is Jacob Warren.
Jacob Warren. Yeah.
Jacob's got a beard. Look at that beard, man. That's a all manly. I wish I could do that. My wife.
Yeah, I'm trying to go to here.
Go to the Matt Crump style. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the best beard on LinkedIn until he shaved it.
It was until he shaved it, and that was.
I'm happy for it. Like he shaved it because of cancer. You know.
Yeah, he beat cancer, so he could shave his beard. That was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
You get 30 seconds or so to do your elevator pitch, and then we got a random question for you.
Awesome. So I'm Jacob Warren with Warren Research, and we do IT support and cloud services. So that wonderful Teams and Office 365, the full suite, we work with that. And yeah, we love providing ongoing technology support to small to mid-level businesses.
Yep, they do an awesome job. If you guys are running your business and you need IT help, Jacob's the dude.
Yep.
Sweet.
So your question, Jacob, is what is a TV show that you secretly enjoy?
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh, that's good. Like
Doesn't
from
matter.
what era?
No, it doesn't matter.
That's-
If you say My Little Pony, I will laugh my butt off.
Believe it or not, it was Downtown
Oh, I
Abbey.
like that show. I like that show. I'm not gonna laugh at that. I like that.
I know, but my wife was giving me a heck about it because
Yeah.
it was just like I would be like, oh no, not watching it, and then I'd sit there through the episode and be like, aren't you
Yeah.
starting another one? Yeah, so
I
that's me,
watched every one
Downtown
of
Abbey.
those, so I'm not going to give you any crap.
No, I think a lot of people have.
All right.
All right, guys. So,
see.
thanks, Jacob. Awesome. IT,
Yep.
Jacob. Great stuff.
Dr. Ilya,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Elia. Awesome.
Hey guys,
howdy doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a little dark, or is it just me? It just seems a little dark.
No,
You
your
look
picture's
okay.
great.
From our perspective, you're fine.
All right. What do I do? Man, that's probably the toughest. The 30-second pitch is the toughest thing. I like to talk a lot. I know that.
Join the club.
A happiness and wellness expert. You know, this is what I do corporate wise. I'm president of the Happiness Center, which is an organization of world leading experts in the field of positive psychology. So corporate wellness, happiness, and leadership. And as of late, really concentrating and doing a lot of programs for how to navigate any crisis, not just the pandemic, but any crisis. And that's seems to be resonating across, like from Fortune 100, like Bank of America, to self-care for healthcare for companies, so to nonprofits. Everybody has the same issues. Their employees are struggling. That's the bottom line,
Well, you nailed it. I mean, 30 seconds was pretty good.
Yeah, Dr. Ely is quite humble here. He speaks to like thousands of people at a time. So it's and if you haven't read the book that he and Khan Apostolopoulos put together, that wrote this earlier this year, the 7 Keys of Navigating a Crisis. Hey, get on Amazon and get it. It's a good practical book and will help. So awesome. So your question today, Dr. Elia, is, let me click to that one. Who is the most famous person you have ever met?
Ooh,
Wow. Magic Johnson.
there you go.
Very cool.
We got to hear that story.
Yeah. So let's hear the story.
I saw him at a movie theater, actually, in just before you getting your popcorn, and he was just standing next to me, and I was huge Lakers fan. I grew up in Los Angeles, so a huge Lakers fan, and we started talking. And you guys, he's as nice as anybody. That big bright smile, the friendliness, just a random person next to him, and we talked. But I grew up in LA. I've seen a lot of famous people, like Kevin Costner. I mean, Barbara Streisand. I've met a lot of people because my wife was in the Hollywood business, so I've met. Maybe Magic is not the most famous, I guess. I don't know, but
No, he transcends all those people.
but he really does, actually, right? Magic,
Yeah,
is magic,
I
man.
think so.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin
No,
Costner
great.
is probably close, but anyways.
That's
all right,
great.
well, thanks. That's pretty cool.
And
Right,
by
next
the
we
way,
have,
October was the happiest month of my life. Both my Dodgers and Lakers won national world championships, so it doesn't get better than this, unless the LA Rams win the Super Bowl. So we'll see.
Where are you at, Dr. Ilya?
I'm in Boulder, Colorado, so I'm.
Oh, you're in Colorado. Yeah, okay, because I'm in the Inland Empire now. Is where I live.
Oh, you are? Okay, where at? In
I'm
Riverside?
in Moreno Valley. Is where I live.
Okay, uh-huh.
I can't afford a house for 10 people in LA anymore. You know what I mean?
Hey, I grew up in Santa Monica, so we lived in an apartment for a long time growing up. But then we moved to a house. You can't buy anything under $3-4 million in Santa Monica now.
Yeah, my wife actually was. She went to school in Santa Monica, so it was.
Where? I did too. Really? High school?
Yeah. She went to beauty school there.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's Santa Monica is still my home in a lot of ways. I still feel like that's the beach. I miss the
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Woo.
Yeah. She used to live above an Indian
stuff.
restaurant. Her apartment was above an Indian restaurant, which is kind of funny. But anyways.
Yeah. So who do we have next? Thanks so much, Dr. Elia.
You bet.
Next is Kurt, our buddy Kurt.
Kurt Anderson, partner in crime, the e-commerce for manufacturer, evangelist. What else?
Fellow Baldy.
Fellow bald man. How are you guys?
All right, man.
When Andrew's here, it's even more impressive because Damon looks like the odd duck.
I am the odd duck. I'm always the odd duck.
I'm like the worst bald guy in the group, man.
So, Kurt, tell us about yourself, and then
you just did. You just did, man. Nobody needs to hear about me.
No, he's the owner of BTL. He's running this thing. Come on.
Kurt Anderson, love my brother Zyra, love my brother Damon. So this is a great group. Welcome everyone. Ron, Dr. E, that was awesome. Josh is in the house, so welcome everybody.
You met Magic Johnson. That's the coolest dude ever.
That was a good one. I can't top that. I try to be a one-upper, but I can't do it. So now I'm an e-commerce guy, and that's my deal. So come join us on Friday. Tomorrow, Bonnie is going to absolutely crush it. You guys have to check this out.
Views, right? I got
13 million views. Yeah. She's like blown it up on TikTok of all places. So she's a manufacturer, women business owned, made in USA, recycled product, innovative. Like she checks off every box.
Yeah.
And then she's blown it up on social. So the goatee. So Suzanne, how are you? My goatee. It's all like gray and white. It wouldn't look good on me.
I look like mine. Yeah.
Mine is salt and pepper now. So
yeah, see, you pulled off good, man. I can't do it. Plus, Josh looks. All you guys are so handsome. It's tough hanging out with you guys. I can't take it.
Dr. E's a good-looking dude now.
Dr. E's a good-looking dude.
No doubt.
Anyways,
I'll go there. So, Kurt, this is the easy question for you, man.
Plug in my ears.
No, this is easy. What's your favorite day of the week?
Oh, it's Friday.
My favorite day of the week is Thursdays, 11 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Pacific, man. Come on. That was how tough was that?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Friday.
Oh man, you got off too easy.
That is a pretty easy one. That he must have paid you some money under the table.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, had me nervous, man. That was a good question. Thank you.
Let's get our brother Andrew Deutsch up here, and he can.
Okay. Andrew.
Have an awesome day, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, he's coming to us from Fangled Tech.
Yeah.
That dang Fangled show. Come on, brother.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm just going to tell people, Andrew's got the virtual camera thing figured out. If anyone wants to reach out to him on that, man, do it. It's cool as heck what he's got working. So,
so I'm embarrassed. I'm going to shrink.
Yeah. It's incredible, man. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me check with the executive committee. What do these guys think?
Yeah. Great stuff. So tell us about yourself, how you help people, Andrew.
Our company is a strategy first marketing and sales consultancy. Our clients grow their businesses by converting everyone they touch into voracious advocates for their brand. That's what we do.
Very good. Very good. So, Andrew, your question, should you choose to answer it, is what's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Wow.
The weirdest dream I've ever had?
I know. This could get out there a ways and might not
remember. I mean,
hit the pass button on this one.
Let me think.
That's a great graphic for it. He just took that and said,
that was it.
Okay. That was it.
I don't know.
Well, I'm someone that does not remember dreams very often.
I don't either.
So it's kind of weird for me.
I don't remember them. I live them.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, let's get you another question here. Well, I'm going to ask you a question that I think is pretty good because I'm looking at the list because it shows me that as well. What is a TV show that you secretly enjoy?
Oh,
we're going back to I Get Jacobs.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Lately, old British show, All Creatures Great and Small.
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, they finally released so you could catch up on the seasons 4 through 7, and I think I don't know anybody else who watches it, but
Is that Netflix?
It's on BritBox.
Okay.
BritBox.
But it's this old. I love things that are different, and it's an old school veterinarian in the 30s and 40s, now in the 50s, in Yorkshire region of England, and just the characters are just so much fun to watch. All the different personalities.
Cool. I like to say if they carry a show more than 4 years, it's usually pretty good because it's got to sustain an audience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one I watched on there before was the original British version of Shameless, which it's insane.
Yeah.
but again, it's the quirky characters that keep me coming back.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks.
Very good, Andrew. So who do we have next, Ira?
Last but not least is someone brand new to the show this week is AJ. So welcome.
All right,
AJ. All you got to do is turn your camera on for us, and you will be on stage. He's a staffing guy from India.
Awesome.
So
hi,
welcome.
AJ.
Hey guys.
How are you today?
This is AJ.
Good.
How are you, Damon?
Awesome, man.
Now it is 9:36. No, it's 10:06.
Yes, exactly. 10:06
in India right now at night. This guy is staying up all night long to participate. So thank you for joining us, AJ.
My pleasure, Ira.
And I didn't make you go last to be rude. I usually start. It's funny. I usually start at the top of the alphabet. Today I went backwards, but let's give you 45 seconds because you're brand new. No one knows who you are. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do, and then we'll ask you the question.
My name is Ajay, AJ. So since past 2 years, I've been in a professional since past 2 years. So first 6 years I was into the manufacturing things. Manufacturing, I worked as a production manager, plant manager. So then later on, I got into the staffing business. So since past 6 years, I've been into the staffing. So for 5.5 years, I was working as a recruiter. So a couple of months back, I've just been promoted as a business development manager.
Okay.
Cool.
Very cool.
Now, you're from the IT space, so you're looking for clients, businesses that need IT professionals in the United States, and you will
exactly
them, right? Okay. Perfect.
Very cool. So AJ, your question today is, what is one thing that you refuse to share?
Ooh. Like it's all yours. It's all yours.
It's all yours.
It's not for your kids, for your wife, for your nobody. It's your thing.
Refuse to share. So see, I don't have a wife to share.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Okay. See, nothing is striking in my mind.
Okay.
It is kind of that might not be a great question.
That is one. Let's see. Let's see. What is the major goal in your life?
There you go.
Become an entrepreneur.
What was that?
To become an entrepreneur.
To become an entrepreneur. Awesome.
There you go. You're in the right place. That's what we talk about here all the time.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. You're in a good group here, man.
Cool.
You're in a good group here.
Thanks a lot,
AJ.
Yes, so much. Thank you, brother. Okay, so that's it. That's the room.
All right, Ira, go. You're up, man.
Okay, so I am the owner of Bowman Digital Media. I am the owner of Project Help You Grow, and I work fractionally for Exit Your Way. Love doing all three things. Basically, when it gets down to the bottom of it, I really like to help people. So everything I do is based around, can I help you? So at Exit Your Way, help people build up their social media and their marketing to make their businesses worth more money. At Project Help You Grow, I'm helping place people, right? People who need a job to find people who are looking to hire. And at Bowman Digital Media, we're helping people with their visual communication tools. So that's my 30 seconds.
Awesome, Ira. So since I get to ask the questions and my random question generator is now repeating.
Okay.
This is a good one. You're going to answer the who was your first celebrity crush? Because I just think that's a great question.
Wow. Okay. So Family Ties, I think. The girl. The older one. The older one. Mallory?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was.
See, because that just sticks out in people's mind. I think that's just
Oh yeah, I'll never forget. And then so like my sisters are older than me. I grew up with four siblings, right? So I was 3 or 4. They were into the heavy metal, and so then the celebrity crushes started to be some of the girls that were in the videos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But Mallory Keaton was the first.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Good stuff.
Okay, so now you 30 seconds. Introduce yourself.
Yep. And okay, I'm Damon Pistolka. Exit Your Way. Andrew and I and Jeff founded the company a few years ago. We help people in growing their business and preparing for sale and then selling their businesses. Usually we're working with clients that are, a few million in revenue up to 50 million in revenue. But yeah, we do it nationally and have a lot of the great people in this room help our clients do what they need to do to get there. So that's us.
Wait.
You can find us here on Thursdays. You can find me on Tuesday at 3 and Thursday at 3 doing live streams on LinkedIn, and Friday with the e-commerce series that we put on. But yeah, that's
random question from the mind of Ira.
Okay.
Favorite place to ride your motorcycle?
Oh, no doubt. That's Highway 289 between Redding, California and the coast.
There you go. Boom.
Or second one is the backside of Mount Rainier. You go down almost to the Oregon border, and you get on. You go behind Mount Rainier to Randall, from Cougar to Randall. 2 best places in the world, I think.
There you go.
Because the one from Redding to the coast is like 15-mile-an-hour corners, and man, it's fun. But you're tired after 200 miles of it. But anyway,
leaning.
yeah. But we had one question from Robert Murray, who's interacting here on the on LinkedIn with us, and he asked the question of what is the most extreme weather you've been in, and I spent a winter in North Dakota in the oil fields, and I legitimately saw it at 45 below zero a couple times without the air, wind chill, which is nuts. Yeah, but I'm sure maybe like if Ron was in Alaska, stationed in Alaska or in other places, there's going to be people that had that. But yeah, so we got a few minutes left. We got 18 minutes left. We're going to spend about 15 of it, and what we want to do is going to be, we're going to go back to the tables here. So we're going to drop off LinkedIn Live. We had fun getting on there and doing it.
Yeah, join us. If you're watching on LinkedIn, you need to join us.
You can jump in. Just jump on our company page or look on my post, and there's a link in there, Rebrandly link. I'll bring you right in. Yeah. But we're going to be at the tables for another 10 to 15 minutes, and there's 2 things that I want people to talk about at the tables. I want you to share a professional win and a professional challenge that you may not have solved yet this year, but you'd really like some help on it, because I want you, if you can, share it in the chat, because we are going to, after this event, the people that attended, I'm going to email the chat out, and I'll probably just email that section where we talk about professional wins and professional challenges, because, we put this group together for others to be helping people. And I really want this to get out. So if there's challenges that you see that you could probably help somebody with, hey, reach out to them after the event. Right. And if there's wins that you've had and someone else sees that, and that's something that you want to have help with potentially, and ask them how they've done it, hey, reach out after this, because it's all about, this is fun that we do this for an hour, but the thing that really helps us is the engagement outside of this.
Yeah, the professional relationships that you can develop can help your business accelerate without having to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. So we're going to be on until we're going to be at the tables for about 10, 12 minutes. And then we're going to come back on here. We won't be live on LinkedIn, but then we're going to close down the event part of this, and people can hang around the network after and do those kind of things. But thanks everyone for joining us on LinkedIn Live. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to get going here and go back to the tables. If you want to join us at the tables in Remo, check out the link that's on my profile post or on our company, the Exit Your Way company page.
If not, we'll see you later.
Tables. Thanks.